Well, Halloween is the spookiest night of the year, but for pets, it can be a nightmare. Jennifer Tufts, manager of Camp Bow Wow Rockaway, is here with a few Halloween safety tips. Hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Well, first, let's introduce everybody
Tell
first.
About Danica.
Yeah.
This is an amazing dog. Come here, Danica.
This is Danica. She is a bulldog. She's a little nervous today. She's just shaking off. She actually has special needs. She has a few neurological deficits, but she's just sweet and loving as can be.
And she's dressed up. Is this Snow White?
It is Snow White, yes.
Okay. Well, tell us what are some things we need to keep in mind as, you know, Halloween comes up, we like to dress up our pets. And some are yeses and some are no's when it comes to costumes.
Yeah, I mean, it could definitely be fun dressing up your dog. I'd say make sure they're comfortable. That's the biggest thing. Make sure the material isn't too heavy because you don't want your dog to overheat as well. And also, if your dog doesn't like being touched somewhere, maybe avoid a costume that would touch them there. So, example, if they don't like their feet touched, make sure you get a costume that just doesn't go over their feet.
I've never seen a dog that likes to have stuff on their feet.
No, I know.
You know, they'd like to have their paws available for traction and to go.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And the head, too. A lot of dogs don't like things on their heads.
Right.
So I'd say avoid that and just make sure they're nice and comfortable.
Velcro is great. That's a great idea.
Yes.
To get in and off easily. Also, you know, there's so many complicated costumes these days with little pieces. And what would you warn?
Yeah, definitely,
about
especially a young dog will chew on things. So you just want to make sure there's nothing they can get off the costume that, you know, they could possibly choke on or get sick from.
And how about supervision when we're talking about Halloween?
Oh, supervision, very important. First thing is the candy. Kids come home, they throw the candy everywhere. So just make sure your dog is out of reach because there's a lot of ingredients in the candy that can definitely make them sick.
And let's remind people, I mean, we know chocolate is not good for dogs.
Correct.
What are some of the other things you really have to be careful of?
You know, sugar alone is not great for them. So you want to watch that. So the chocolate, the sugar, you know, peanut butter is usually okay, but once again, most of our candy's got chocolate on it. So definitely I would just say avoid all candy.
Wow, okay.
You know, the other thing, too, we had one dog that hated the doorbell.
Yes.
Anytime anybody comes to the door, she would go crazy.
Yes.
So we had to secure her in a room far away with a fan on. And then the other dog just wants to meet everybody and check out the costumes.
Yeah, that's definitely true. When kids come for trick-or-treating, you definitely want your dog to be comfortable once again. So I'd say, you know, you could always put a leash on your dog and keep them with you. But if they're really just kind of getting nervous and those costumes can be scary for dogs, put them maybe in their crate, give them a bone, somewhere where they're comfortable, turn the TV on for them, you know, just let them enjoy the night.
Yeah, because it can be really stressful for the dogs. And sometimes I think people let themselves, their excitement.
Yes.
You know,
and
instead of the dogs
pick up on that. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. They definitely pick up on your nervous energy as well. So,
Malia, what do you think?
You
like the dog?
I love the whole clown thing,
I know.
too.
This is, Malia is a, what are you, twisted circus clown.
Circus clown.
And you made this up yourself. Very creative. I love it.
very cute.
It's actually in the title of the costume. That's very cool. Very nice.
That is very cool.
Now, I remember also hearing that, you know, a lot of times kids get home and they just start, I know when I was a kid, you start kind of throwing your candy around and you put it all, and dogs can even get to the wrappers and that sort of thing, which can be a big problem.
Yes, definitely. I'd say when your kids are spreading out their candy and going through it all and mom and dad are checking it, maybe just have the dog, you know, in another room where they can't jump on the table, grab little pieces without you watching. So just have them in the other room maybe, or once again in their crate doing something that they like.
That is not her best side. But, that is a good dog. Oh. By the way, you're right, Cindy. Dogs will eat wrappers.
Yes.
Dogs will eat wrappers, and if it's tin, it's a huge nightmare. So just avoid it at all costs. And then you have to, God forbid they ingest some, you got to get it out of them quick.
Exactly, exactly. So definitely just keep them away from all the candy to avoid a vet visit that evening.
What is Camp Bow Wow? Do they actually have to do sit-ups?
No, actually, it's a wonderful company. It's a place where dogs can just go play and socialize all day. We pretty much have everything there. We have daycare, boarding,
Daycare
training,
for dogs.
grooming. So your dog can come in and play and socialize with a counselor and then have a training session and then have a nice bath before they go home.
Like a wonderful spa for dogs.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate
Well,
it.
thank
Lots of
you
good
for having
advice.
us.
Danica did a good job.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
She did.
Look at
She
our
really-
twisted clown.
And to learn more about keeping your pet out of harm's way this Halloween, visit our website, cbsnewyork.com.